Tisu timbale alumata. Lu chỉ tụi anh tiền. Đi.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. The tone for this game is well and... Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well seen. Saw that coming. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. Looking wide. And they've got a throw. Goes looking wide. And they've got a throw.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That has been knocked clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
And he's there to belt it away.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Knocks it into space.
Just as I thought, Peter.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Up for a counter-attack.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Chanatip.
There, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's intervened well there.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's intervened well there.
It's gone. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes
30 minutes gone. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in.
That'll be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Spread it left.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Spread it left.
That's not getting through.
Gets into some space.
Oh, it's a nice
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Plays it
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chanatip plays it through.
driving forward. Shot could be on.
Driving forward.
Goal!
Shot could be on. And a chance! Goal! Laab! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal.
Been no shortage of
So,
industry or intent thus far.
and there's the end of the first half.
Inventiveness perhaps.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Playing within the
Well, obviously, things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about
And we're underway again.
your team. I mean, you want to.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Could try cutting inside here.
Picks out brilliantly. Plays it in low. And he's heaved it away.
Picked out brilliantly. Plays it in low. And he's heaved it away.
Down by a goal. Needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Spread out. to
Down
the
by a
left.
goal. Needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Chanatip.
Spread out to the left.
And that interception was
Chanatip.
necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
Pressure
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start.
He's having a
啊
shot!
，哇！
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
For the first time in the game here, Samata coming on here. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Samata coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's made its way to him. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
And the setup was very good.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This kind of authority, Peter. Why not push on and
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bullish header!
啊，
Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
he showed great reactions.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 3-0.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Skims one.
He's shifting through the gears here. Skims one. Chance!
All the time in the world to pick
And somehow he kept it out.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
They've played it short.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short.
Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch.
Shoots!
Just a shame that the finish.
Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Le Havre finding their passes.
Le Havre finding their passes.
Perfectly measured that. Too much on it, and that is
Great
an
vision.
easy claim for the
Oh, perfectly measured that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Samata.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well measured.
Samata.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well measured.
Sturdy.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters shoots the shoots!
What the
And
fuck?
it's a goal! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the
8
entertainment we were all hoping for.
8
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Nottingham make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Chanatip. Steaming on chance!
ကောင်းလိုက်တာကွာ
And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's the throw. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cleared without complication. Played towards the other side. Well spotted. He's gone for goal! It goes again! They've scored! And again they hit the front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Distributed tidily. And he was quick to react.
Myanmar really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get him offside. Gibbs White. Knocks it into space. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Chanatip. That's good running with the ball. Danger averted for
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's through and shoots!
어디야?
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anderson. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the
Shot a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Look at the space and the shots! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
It's a good foot in there.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Some good work on the right flank here. It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. Stood up well to him there. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3. He's gone for goal. Just wouldn't stay down for him. Chanatip. Chanatip. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
ကိုမိုက်ကယ်ယထာကိုမိုက်ကယ်ဒီအန်ဒရူးတို့ပါတော့အခုဆိုရင်တော့တောင်ကြီးမောင်လို့ပြောတယ်ဘလုံးတွေပါလုံးနေလို့ပြောတာကိုနောက်ပြီးတော့
He's in a great position.
ကိုအောင်ပြောတာဘိုးကရှိတယ်ကကိုရောကိုတော့ဟိုခဏဝိုက်တော့
He's in a great position. Shut up, tip! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
ဒီဘက်ကိုဒီဘက်တော့မင်းကိုမှာ
5 minutes to add. Oh, good spread. And he's onside. Wood. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. ဆရာဦးမြင့်ကျူပေါ့နော်အရင်စောက်တန်းဝချုတူတွေလုပ်လိုက်တယ်ဆရာဦးမြင့်ကျူရဲ့လက်အောက်မှာကိုကတံပွင့်နေပါရခါတယ်ပြီးရင်နောက်ဆုံးကို ISV ရှိလို့ပြီးတော့ဘန်နာခွန်နဲ့ရှမရဘရိုအိန္ဒိယမှာလာရတယ်အဲ့ဒီမှာကိုဖလား So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. And he was quick to react. Now he's off and running. Now it's Moit Gomez. And that has found him in acres of space. Takes a shot! Goal! The breakthrough strike! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Chanatip. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through.
Oh, really well played.
Quick look, and plays it in.
Myanmar are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shifted it to the flank. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He's in a great position here. Thinks about the shot. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Pamplona deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but with a shot at
ထိုးလိုက်
goal!
ကွာအေး
And he hits the net.
ငွေရှန်
They
ဆန်း
have come roaring back.
ဒီနေ့သားလေးငွေရှန်ဆ
Well,
န်း
it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their
Oh,
attitude,
yeah,
for their application, and now they'll want another.
သားရလေးခေ
They
တ်
forced
ပြီး
the
တော့
error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Deftly away. And he's gone direct here. Looking for the run. Picks up, shoots! It's in! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Pamplona get themselves into the lead. Can he get on the end of this? And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
While it's a lead, that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Myanmar really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Myanmar really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to play it through. Hangs one in. And that has been cleared. Chanatip. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice looking ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Moit Gomez. He's being urged. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Chanatip. Great ball, and he's in here.
Offside
that time.
Myanmar really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Stop taking meeting notes and click OK AI note taker do it for you. It allows you to focus on your meetings, not your notes. It captures everything from action items.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but
And that will be it.
wasn't to be.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the...
Shoot! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. That's very neat. Nico Gonzalez. Haaland. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ruben Diaz cuts it out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the keeper's got it again. Ruben Diaz. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Now it's Haaland. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And he shoots! Haaland gets flagged offside. Chanatip. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Haaland! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. O'Reilly. Here's Doku. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Matheus Nunes. Cherki. Haaland. And Cherki. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Myanmar certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Played out to the right. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out of play for a throw. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's on it. Can he get away? Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Chanatip. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Picked out Chanatip!
Ah!
Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Ruben Dias, Bernardo Silva, and Cherki. Foden, played out to the left flank. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Chanatip. That has been slung wide. Out towards the flank. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Haaland. Doku. Great defending, strong and determined. Cherki. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.
Nếu chịu cái nhà này à, hoặc là
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do shoots. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty.
ไปตัวลูกหมี
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Golden opportunity wasted.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
ကောင်းလိုက်တဲ့ကိုယ်တမ
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well done. Decent chance! Goal! Who's there? It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Myanmar really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Look at the space here. Here comes the cross. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's a really well-measured ball. This looks... He's having a shot!
Myanmar really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Auxerre really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Oh, good spread. It's a promising position.
Chanatip. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position.
Initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually
Oh, well played.
that bit harder and the task
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Myanmar certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what...
Myanmar certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
I think that's great defending.
Fires it in low.
The right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
but it came to nothing.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
That is lovely.
He's picked his way through.
Denied by Annan.
That is lovely. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Now, who's going to be
And it's been taken short. He's on it. Can he find the finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
very much up the ground?
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back. Tries a shot! And he hits the net.
One moment you're in possession,
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
one will sting.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Two-goal lead. We're looking at a very...
Auxerre are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
we're looking at a very different...
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
It's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Chanatip. That's a nicely weighted pass. Great
ကောင်းတယ်
chance!
ကွာ
Goal!
မောင်းတယ်
A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Chanatip.
Looking to play him in. Can he latch onto this? Skillfully cut out. He is so...
Looking to play him in. Can he latch onto this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Auxerre have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Cleared away. That's a good ball out wide. Looking for options for movement.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Picked out brilliantly. Shot, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Second corner of the game.
It's their second corner of the game.
Important interception.
They've played it short. Important interception. Aimed beyond the defence.
Myanmar really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Auxerre clearly now in lead preservation mode. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now this could be a chance. Chanatip. And that is